matter came up today, and after waiting for several hours, the court started sitting. The matter was called, and they adjourned the case till 28th of December. They said that the DPP's advice is not yet ready, so they adjourned the case till 28th of December. They wanted to adjourn it till January, but we sought for a short date. As you can see today, Nicholas Mba was not brought to court, neither was his casemate, Ugumba Chimeze, brought to court. I have prepared a letter to DPP. I will submit it today, and if we don't get any positive response, we are going to court. We are going to the High Court, Federal High Court, for him to be taken to the hospital, or for the correctional center to allow his doctors to attend to him. He's very sick. Nicholas Mba is very sick. He's very sick, and his health is deteriorating as the day goes by. So he needs a proper medical attention.
What's your name?
My name is Oji Ama.
Oji Ama.
Yes.
Okay, so what are you two?
Yes, I'm one of his lawyer representing Nicholas Mba.
My name is Ayo Ademilui. I'm the Secretary of the Agenda Movement in the Nigerian Bar Association. We did appear today for the Nicholas Mba. That's the second defendant in a charge with Ugumba Chimeze. They were both charged together for arson, stealing, and armed robbery. Now, we will recollect that this matter came up sometimes in November, and today is the next adjourned date. Ordinarily, it was adjourned for DPP advice, that's legal advice or Department of Public Prosecution. But quite unfortunately, defendant Nicholas Mba was not reproduced. Equally, the prosecuting officers, that's the Nigerian police force, were not available. And then we did appear in protest. We protested the fact that our client was not afforded the opportunity or even time, like the petition last time, and there is a grievous health conditions. So the magistrate did that we should bring an application to that effect, because as we know it, Nicholas Mba had an anal surgery, and when I visited him at his cancer at Krikri Medium Consider Center, he was in pains. He's still having post-surgery trauma and all that. So as it stands now, we are calling on the Attorney General of Lagos State and Commissioner of Justice to immediately withdraw the trumped-up charges against our client.
Without evidences, he was remanded, and here today we can't find him. The case has been postponed to 28th of December. They say we should wait for the DPP's advice. I don't know when the abuse of fundamental human rights cases, we have to wait for the DPP's advice for us to ascertain the freedom of an innocent citizen who is yet to be proved beyond reasonable doubt that he is a criminal. So it means that he will be spending 2 months in Kirikiri based on trumped-up allegations and based on the request of remand order by the police. So we have to do all we can to get Nicholas Mba and Ugumba Chimeze out, because they were randomly picked in Ojo, and so they just picked him up because of his hairdo, saying they charged him for harassing, for robbery and rioting without a legal representative, without access to families. He was remanded. He was first locked up in Banti, then remanded, without access to lawyers. So the government should stop saying that they have acceded to the demands of the NSAS protesters. We have not seen anywhere, any place, any character from their parts showing that they have acceded to our demands. If Nicholas Mba is still in detention and we still have to wait for December 28th, the same thing applies to Imole Ayo and several other people, and over 20 people locked up at Marina CMS. for being part of NSAS protest?
I feel bad. I feel disappointed because I kind of know what it feels like. Although mine was just 1 day, you're talking about 25 days. That's ridiculous and that's very unfair, especially for someone who is ill, who has an underlying medical condition, which I can relate to. You know. So it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and it's so sad that we couldn't get to see him. At least to encourage him and to ensure he's very fine. We don't feel good about that. We should add pressure, just like pressure was added on my case, on my matter. Please, I'm calling on everyone, every single person. Please add pressure.